Welcome to the very first episode of Language and Linguistics. Today in this episode, we will talk about language and we will discuss some of the definitions of language. And lastly, we will also talk about the origin of language. In the words of Hockett, language is the most valuable single possession of the human being. So what is language? How will you communicate with people if you don't have language? Language is simply a tool that humans use to communicate among each other. It may be in a written form such as text, scripts, etc. Or it may be in spoken words, and sometimes it may be sign or just a gesture. The use of language is so spontaneous that we take language too much for granted. But our life would be extremely difficult without language, if not possible. Now, let us see some of the definitions of language. In general sense, language is a means of communication. The second definition being, language is a system by which sounds and meaning are related. And in the third definition, language is a system of sounds, words, patterns, etc. used by humans to communicate thoughts and feelings. Lastly, language is the most sophisticated and available to human beings for the communication of meaning. Now we'll talk about the origin of language. There are many theories acclaimed by various religious texts, physicists, and philosophers on the origin of language. But till now we haven't come across a concrete theory that relates the origin of language. So, let us see some of the theories of the origin of language. The first one being the divine source theories. In Christianity, language originated from Adam, whereas in Hindu mythology, language originated from the goddess Saraswati. Secondly, we have the nature sound source theory. It is believed that language originated from naturally occurring sounds like animals, wind, lightning, etc. For example, cuckoo, bang bang, bow wow, etc. And the third is the Popo theory. Language originated from puffing of air out through nostril or mouth, and this action makes sounds like po or piss. And the last theory is the ding-dong theory. Every expression is accompanied by a sound, and from such sounds, language originated. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me.